It's May 25th, JLD here, and welcome to MSTR Today. In this show, we'll talk about how there are no tariffs on Bitcoin. We'll look at MSTR returns over 3 months, 1 year, and 5 years. We're also going to talk about how volatility is life, the beating hearts of life. We have a baby sailor video, a couple great videos from Punter Jeff. I reveal my entire DCA portfolio of buying $210 of MSTR every single trading day of 2025. How is that looking? And so much more. This video is not financial advice, but please do comment below. Let me know where you're watching from. Just comment for support. Thank you for that. And let's dive on in. All right, Michael Saylor kicks us off today by letting us know there are no tariffs on Bitcoin. No matter what happens in this world, you're not putting a tariff on Bitcoin. Let's go. And he also wants us to know that the only thing better than Bitcoin is more Bitcoin. And of course, that's what strategy is, more Bitcoin. And look at the 3-month return, 31% for MSTR to 19% to Bitcoin. And then everything else just drops off a cliff. Apple, oof, brutal. And then you kind of scroll down here, the 1 year return, 139%. Everything else drops off a cliff. Since inception, so about 5 years ago, it's not even close. Not even close. So if you're a long-term perspective, I commend you because that's my attitude as well. Bitcoin Archive says pullbacks on an uptrend are normal. Do you remember November to December of 2024? Bitcoin kept powering up over 20,000 in 6 weeks after the near vertical takeoff. So look at the near vertical takeoff, powered up, pullbacks, then a big pullback, and away we go again. Volatility is life. We just need to remember that and just be along for the ride. Okay, now we have some epic video clips from Punter Jeff and Michael Saylor. So, gentlemen, take it away.
All right, here we go. I'm going to try to make this really simple. MSTR, the thesis, part 1, moat. This is not financial advice. We're going to start with a Bitcoin HODL comparison. MSTR has 2.9 times the amount of Bitcoin than the US government, 2.6 times all publicly traded companies in the world, 2 times all private companies in the world, 14% more than all public and private companies in the world, 50 times Tesla, 50 times the Mag 7, 28 times the entire S&P 500, 81% more than every company in the United States, 14% more than every company in the world, 9% more than all countries and governments in the world, 56% of all countries and businesses in the world combined. So now we're going to do a quick market cap comparison. Tesla has 10 times the market cap of MSTR. Microsoft has 32 times the market cap of MSTR. The Mag 7 has 160 times the market cap of MSTR. The S&P 500 has a market cap 482 times of MSTR. All publicly traded companies have a market cap 1,137 times the size of MSTR. So what's the summary? What are the takeaways? Will MSTR trade at a multiple? You tell me. The top 10 companies have a composite multiple of net assets of 9. They hold 1/50th the amount of Bitcoin of MSTR and have a PE ratio of 24. How long will it take? It doesn't matter. All I know is that I don't want to be out of position when the rest of the world figures this out. So where is this all going? MSTR is going to the top of the publicly traded leaderboard, and then it's going fucking higher. Decided to do a little appendix too. MSTR financial strength versus the top 10 publicly traded companies. Here's the composite average multiple on the net capital for the top 10 pubcos. It's 9. You can see the math here on the middle column, multiple on net capital. This is taking all of the assets of every single one of the top 10 companies, less the debt, and then taking the market cap relative to the net capital on all of those balance sheets. So that multiple of 9 is 353% greater than strategy. Now looking at average earnings per employee for the top 10 publicly traded companies is $742,000, which is 9% of strategy's 2024 efficiency of $8.2 million per employee. And then lastly, composite PE ratio is 24. This is 292% greater than strategy's current PE ratio. And here's all the backup data. You guys can take a look at that.
You buy Bitcoin, you hold it for more than 4 years, Joe. That's my advice to everybody.
For anyone, buy it and hold it for more than 4 years. And then you think eventually it takes how much, let's say it is digital gold, what percentage of gold's market cap does it finally?
Bitcoin's 0.1% of the capital in the world right now. I think it's going to go to 7% of the capital.
7%.
My long-term forecast is it's going to go to 13 million over 21 years.
13 million.
13 million. But what is it 5 years from now? In your 4-year calculus?
It's been growing 44% a year with about a 40 to 50 vol. I would think it'll move on at 40%, then click down to 35, then 30, then 25. And at some point, it'll be the S&P return plus 8%, and it'll be the S&P vol plus 8%, because it's always going to be a more global, open, free capital market. Bitcoin's an expression in this view that you want to invest in an asset without counterparty risk, which means you don't want to be counterparty to a country, a currency, a city, a company, a commodity, or a culture, right? So people think it's a risky thing. It's all about people wanting to not take risk. They don't want to guess whether Picasso's or real estate in New York or NVIDIA stock will be higher in 10 years. They want to buy money. They want to buy 1/21 millionth of all the money in the world forever. You ever try to carry a gold bar through an airport?
Very heavy.
Try it next time. They won't let you through, right? In fact, if you tried to carry $100,000 of gold through an airport, not only would you not get through, but the assumption would be you're a criminal, you stole the gold, and they would just take it and keep it without a court order. Now, try to carry $100,000 of cash through the airport. You ever try that? You can put it in a bag, and as you're walking through the x-ray machine, just nonchalantly say to the officer, yeah, I'm carrying $100,000 of money onto the airplane. You won't get through. Now, not only will you not get through, they'll just take your money. They'll just take it, and the assumption will be you stole it, okay? So cash is a unit of control. Now, put $100,000 in a bank and try to wire it to someone, or just take it out, and they're going to ask you why. Tell them it's none of their business. Try to send it to someone privately, to a numbered Swiss bank account, right? See how that works. That won't work. That's a system of control. Bitcoin is the one network you can't control. Nobody can control Bitcoin. So if you're insecure about being able to own your own money, do you own it? And can you actually use it without asking somebody's permission? Then the solution is not gold. It's not silver coins. It's not stacks of cash. It's not money in a bank in the US. It's certainly not money in a bank in Lebanon, Argentina, anywhere in Africa. The one network that you have that gives you a decent chance of owning your own money and then being able to spend it the way you want is Bitcoin.
Online shopping has never been easier, but this ease is new enough that we remember a time when entering all our credit card info every time we purchased something online was the norm. Luckily, we don't have to do that anymore thanks to Shopify. That's right, that purple Shop Pay button that makes it seamless to purchase online is powered by Shopify. And Shopify doesn't just make it easy to buy, it makes it incredibly easy to start a business no matter your experience. Shopify is the commerce platform behind 10% of all e-commerce in the US, and they make it super easy to get up and running with beautiful, ready-to-go templates and built-in marketing and email tools. Worried about tracking inventory, payments, and analytics? No stress. Shopify helps you manage it all from a single dashboard. And back to that iconic purple Shop Pay button, it's why Shopify has the best converting checkout on the planet. If you want to see less carts being abandoned, it's time for you to head over to Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/MSTR. Go to shopify.com/MSTR, shopify.com/MSTR. So check it out. I know we're all looking to stack more Bitcoin and MSTR, and to do that, we need more fiat. So let's chat about our sponsor, ShipStation. We all know the market can seem pretty chaotic at times, but if you're in charge of order fulfillment for your business, you already understand chaos. While we might not be able to help calm the chaos in the market, ShipStation is here to help when it comes to shipping and fulfillment. I've used ShipStation to easily automate shipping to customers around the globe. My favorite part about the platform, managing orders in one simple dashboard makes an otherwise massive task feel pretty darn simple. Plus, ShipStation not only integrates with the services and selling channels you already use, it's also the fastest, most affordable way to ship products to your customers. ShipStation hooks you up with discounts up to 88% off UPS, DHL Express, and USPS rates, and up to 90% off FedEx rates. Calm the chaos of order fulfillment with the shipping software that delivers. Switch to ShipStation today. Go to shipstation.com/MSTR to sign up for your free trial, or click the pinned comment below this video. That's shipstation.com/MSTR. And thank you for supporting our sponsors that allow myself and my team to continue to produce these daily videos for you for free. Now back to the show. And there you have it, another episode of MSTR Today. And here is my DCA portfolio. As you can see, I'm looking at a legitimate return of 13.6% or $2,852 since January 1st, 2025. If we're kind of going over, I've acquired 64 shares over my $210 purchase every single day for an average cost per share price of $325. My total cost is just under $21,000 and the market value is $23,824. So that's where we stand. I'm going to keep buying every single trading day of 2025. Time will tell where we're at, but I'm happy with the 13.6% gain thus far. So time will tell. But listen, a lot of FUD out there. Everybody's like, oh my God, Bitcoin hit all-time highs. MSTR is sluggish. MSTR is lagging. Listen, I've said this before. I'll say it again. I personally am a long-term shareholder of MSTR. I've created this channel for other long-term shareholders of MSTR. So if you are a long-term shareholder of MSTR, then like me, you love the fact that Michael Saylor and Strategy has bought 576,000 Bitcoin and buying every single possible moment. You love the fact that they're hitting the ATM intelligently when they should. You love the fact that Strike and Strife are going to be rocking and rolling, already have been rocking and rolling, and will be even higher at a higher level shortly. You're going to love the fact that convertible bonds are going to come back when it makes sense, when the market makes sense to do so. Because Michael Saylor is not just going to do something to do it. It's intelligent leverage across the board. I trust him. I trust Fong Lee. I trust the strategy team. I trust the strategy. I trust MSTR. And you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And if you look at most of Twitter right now, there's just short-term mindset people running around like chickens with their heads cut off, squawking about this, squawking about that. Just drown out that noise and just realize what has happened over the past 3 months, 1 year, 5 years. What do you think's going to happen over the next 1 year, 3 years, 5 years? I know it's inevitable. I hope you understand also that it's inevitable, and that's inevitable with a Bitcoin capital B. So let's flip and go, my friends, because just like Michael Saylor says, there is no second best.
What's the second best? There is no second best. Focus your energy. Guard your time. Train your mind. Train your body. Think for yourself. Curate your friends. Curate your environment. Keep your promises. Stay cheerful and constructive. And upgrade the world.